10 years ago, my father came to me with an idea, and he said, "Sam, why don't you start a small store?" My mom and I set up a nice retail store in Ellington.
We decided to get into the energy efficiency business. It was very easy to do. I've been an electrical contractor in Connecticut and some of the New England states since the late 80s. I grew up right next door to our shop there on West Road. Back in '78, I believe it was, where Jimmy Carter was president, he had these really good rebates, incentives, tax credits for people who wanted to get into solar. He had 8 children, so there was 10 of us living in the house, and his hot water bill was very high, so he wanted to quench that water bill. So he built this solar thermal array on this roof. It took forever, and it took a couple years, and he's gonna be 90 years old in January, but without a doubt, every time a family gathering, every time we see him, he brings up the fact that he got us into solar, and he brings up the fact that you guys are doing really well, and I'd love to tell anyone he sees, did you know that I got Tim in the solar business, you know? So that's been a family joke. Started here in Ellington with a little store.
A lot of the community would come out and they'd ask questions about how can I make my home more energy efficient. Over time, morphed into a strong family-oriented company.
But once we bid into the energy efficiency program with Eversource, that expanded our horizons to their whole territory here in Connecticut. We did that for about a year, and then we also responded to a couple other RFPs. One was for WMECO, which is Western Mass Electric. We responded to that. We won a contract with Western Mass Electric. And then we also, at the same time, we went down to United Illuminating down in New Haven, and we entered into an RFP proposal for UI. All of a sudden, we've been in the energy efficiency business for 2-3 years, and we got 3 contracts with 3 separate utilities, which was really a great way to launch. I've been watching the solar industry for probably 10 years, watching it grow. It kind of fits with energy efficiency, so I installed a system here on the house. After that, it was friends and relatives and neighbors. When we got into business, we saw the benefits of aligning with an American company like Sunpower.
Sunpower has the best panel on the market. There's only 30 master dealers out of 450 dealers in the country. We've been privileged to become a master dealer for Sunpower.
It's quite an honor. The only reason they would do that is if we were a really good company.
We self-perform all of our work. We have our own electricians. We have master carpenters, designers, engineers. We work hard. We treat our employees the same way we treat our family. We've gotten a lot of those values from my parents, my grandparents, that translate into running a good, healthy company. We're doing everything possible to have the best customer experience for our residential customers.